All right, good morning. On time for once. So I did get a little bit bored by Lord of the Rings yesterday, and I felt like I wanna go for something new. I might get back to it in a couple of games or so I won't delete it or put out my stuff yet. Nope. Oh, Nodrunner has been playing Bioshock 2. Yeah, we're happy with this. Man, maybe I should have tried starting it up before starting streaming. That would have been a good idea, wouldn't it? I mean, that's fine though. We'll see what happens. Oh fuck, I forgot to change the launch options. Should have changed the launch options. Well, it's okay, yeah. Gotta change the launch options. Wonder if I should do that right away, otherwise I might just forget it. Oh, I wanna see this first though. Oh, it's just digital extremes, yeah. Blind squirrel. What else does blind squirrel do? NVIDIA. Yeah, no intro is such a good flag. Launch flag. Yeah, actually, let's fix that. I don't quite remember. Proton. No. Esync. Let's do one. Also proton. No. Fsync is equal to 1. And that is the command. And what is then? No intro. I'm pretty sure this is it. Let's see what happens, see if it works. It works. Right. Same as the other game. We want to... Subtitles, yes. We do like that. Item shimmer. Visible object highlight. I think I want both of those, yeah. Disable Vita chambers. Oh, wow. No, I don't want that. Can change the difficulty. Oh, since I'm not in a game yet. Let's apply. That was the gameplay options, yes. Customize control, mouse sensitivity. Whoop. That seems to be fine. Graphics options. Wait, no. There we go. Oh, we can change field of view if we like. You think we'll get a fisheye? We'll see, we'll see. Off, yeah. Let's just turn off some stuff. Since it has reportedly had some issues. So we can put you down a little bit as well. Audio options. No, that seems fine. Oh, customize controls. Customize keys. Yes. I want to change. This is fine. This one. Whoa, it's flickering. Like I switched between ammo types with Q, I'm pretty sure. As long as we didn't use Q to anything else next plasmid. What about next weapon? Is there no next weapon button? Maybe they changed the key binding, so actually let's just start the game. Fuck. No, I have not played a lot of shooters, but let's go. Always playing the hard mode. Eat crouch. I think I changed that as well. Oh. Loading screen froze. 1958. Beneath that Atlantic Ocean. Oh, we're going back. Oh wait, did the first game? No, we were playing it in the 60s. I'm pretty sure in the first game.
Look, Daddy, it's you. Let's go out to play, Daddy.
Alright, this is interesting. It's a person, eh? We've been killing people.
More angels, Daddy. This way.
More angels, eh? Wait. That was so fucked up. There was a dead body right there and they just having a party the other door.
You want some, big guy? Big as they are, hard as they are. Get out of here, freak!
Oh, that was the mind control thing, right?
There we are. He's perfectly safe now. This is not your daughter. Do you understand? Her name is Eleanor, and she is mine. Now, kneel, please.
Would you kindly?
Remove your helmet. Now, take the pistol. Place it against your head. Fire.
Alright. That is kind of fucked up, yeah. And why would she do why would she do that? Why wouldn't she just shoot by herself? 10 years later. Is this before or after Bioshock 1, I wonder?
Hello, can you hear me?
Oh. Oh? Right, I think I need... Nope. A little bit higher. Maybe a little bit slower. Yeah, that's fine, I think. Feels way better than the other game. Wait, are we playing as a Big Daddy? Is that just it? I'm curious. Oh, we have a Vita chamber. Oh wait, we just got revived from shooting ourselves in the head? Interesting, interesting. Yeah, brings back light. Environment is way more cluttered than the other game. Fallen is Babylon. But it's gotta be before that other game, right? That has gotta be the way. Ooh, we've got a shiny shadow. Oops. Since, if I understood correctly, the good ending, well, the ending that we got, I don't know if it was the good ending or the bad. Whoop. Like the ending we got, he saved all the little girlies, I think. I wonder what's going on. Oh. Gotta increase my volume a little bit. I think that's fine. Did I just lower it? I think that's fine, probably. Look at the drill, how shiny it is. Where's an old M? I'm not stuck though, I haven't even started yet. Wonder if I'm Adonis. Warning, high voltage. Do I wanna? No. Let's not get a... Ooh! Attention workers, pick up. Oh, that's F for pick up. And press L to listen to it. They changed the key bindings.
Mop jockeys. You are under the ocean now. If you feel the soft patter of rain on your hat, you're already fired. Lesson 2. You can jumpstart a dead generator with a direct spark, but clear the guests out of the pool first. Scares these rich pricks to watch a working stiff hurling thunderbolts. You follow me?
Thunderbolts. Alright. Options. Audio options. We lower this to like 8. And this to like 7. Apply that and gotta hear what they say, eh? But we don't have any plasmids. We can get plasmids though. I do hear you. Drill fuel. Alright. So, let's go to some plasmid. Adonis, if I remember, is just simply... Oh. Continues. Oh, that is bloody. Oof. Now it's control to heal. Yeah, they changed all the key bindings around. Oh. Oh, the code is right there, isn't it? So, is it 1540 or is it 0451? It's gotta be 1540. 1540. Oh.
My husband is such a perfect idiot. Throws away all his spending money on gene tonics to affect a look of physical fitness. So he'll have an excuse to sit on his rear all day listening to radio serials. Steven, I tell him, you want to be fit? Come swim laps with me, the old-fashioned way. It's your mind that's atrophying. Maybe I'll start sneaking some brain boost into his daily regimen.
Brain boost. I mean, if you're in an environment, like a culture, where these plasmids or these types of drugs are just commonplace, wouldn't everybody pick brain boost? Like, always have that. Get current with Electrobolt. Adonis Luxury Resort. Adonis is, I'm actually a little bit curious. Right. Are we good? No one attacking? Oh, we gotta be careful about not moving too fast, I suppose. Like, I know Anadonis. Wonder what that is. Is that like a good-looking man? I think. was the mortal lover of the goddess Aphrodite in Greek mythology. In Ovid's 1st century AD telling the myth, he was... Wait. In Ovid's 1st century, he was conceived after Aphrodite cursed his mother Myrrha to lust after her own father. Myrrha had sex with her father in complete darkness for 9 nights. He discovered her identity and chased her with a sword. Yeah. What the fuck is going on? Are we good? Astonishing. Wait, here we go. The gods... Wait, Myrrha had sex with her father. He chased her away with a sword. The gods transformed her into a myrtree. And in the form of a tree, she gave birth to Adonis. So Adonis was an incestuous... That is fucked up, man. Aphrodite found the infant and gave him to be raised by Persephone, queen of the underworld. Oh, time to play Hades soon again. Adonis grew into be an astonishingly handsome young man, causing Aphrodite and Persephone to feud over him. Yeah. A lot of focus on looks in these stories, eh? Nothing new about that in humanity. Would spend 1/3 of the year in the underworld with Persephone, 1/3 of the year with Aphrodite, and the final third year with whomever he chose. And he chose to spend it with Aphrodite, so he spent a lot of time with Aphrodite. And he was gored by a wild boar. Likes to be you, dude. Yep, pick up this. Plasmids. Lamb is watching. Eve dispenser. Oh, thank you. That is the woman who told us to put a gun to our head. Interesting. Revolution in a bottle. Captures best and brightest. Oh. Someone has been added, I think. I don't remember the picture, but I recognized most of them, but not her.
Father.
Eleanor says father. So, like, first it looks like this was that girl's mother, right? And we are the father. There's a lot of talk about Adonis. He was conceived by an incestuous thing. Where the father was in darkness. Please hurry, Daddy. Come soon to come find me. From Eleanor. Time to get some electricity going. Wait, what happened to the drill?
Daddy was sleeping for such a long time, and Eleanor has missed you. Find her and you'll be all better. Daddy!
What? Oh. Now we don't switch back and forth. It's a little bit disconcerting though that right click is electro bolt, left click, like the electro bolt is on my left side, but melee is on my left click, and vice versa. Did they... That is a little bit annoying. Ching! You need to slim down. What is this? Cigarettes still... Yeah, health complications. Crouch jumping seems to be a thing in this game. I think it was like 1 or 2 times in the previous game as well. Oops, I smoked some cigarettes. Health lost, but EV gain. Yeah, no jumping up, and... maybe not. Actually, let's try that again. No, it seems like it wasn't. This came from a different angle, I suppose. Electro bolt are expensive as usual. Shock an enemy and then quickly attack for critical damage. Shock him and clock him. That was a new... See that? It said something else. Shock him and clock him, or was that what it said? Previous turn as well. I'm such a sneaky daddy. Such a sneaky daddy. Oh. Bandages. And let's shock the generator. Do you think that door opened? Kind of want to near... Oh!
At last, a signal.
Thunderbomb!
You, who are bringing this dead city to life, listen. My name, it is Tannenbaum. I
fuck?
know who you are, and I am in much need of your help. Please, find me in the Atlantic Express train station.
Find Tannenbaum. Check our map. I'm a little bit curious. Dead city? So this is probably after. Lamb is watching. Yeah, we probably left some people behind. Fresh water. Collected fresh water. Milkad, Kashmir restaurant. They're all walking on the outside, eh? And drilling to get in, eh? Could you... No, he's fixing it. He was fixing it. Interesting. Games. Going to the women's bathroom. Yes, we need real fuel. For my daughter.
To my daughter, Eleanor. Soon you will be born, and Rapture will be your home. You shall be raised as I was, to advance the common good through social psychiatry. This city's potential is immeasurable, Eleanor. Yet our beliefs are unwelcome here. Life will be difficult, but the price of revolution is always dear. If we are patient with her, rapture will come to us.
Right, that is. He says so social psychology. How old is this game? Can I... Nope, wait. What's this? Goals, messages.
To my daughter, Eleanor, soon you will
Social
be born.
psychiatry.
Rapture will be your home. You shall be raised as I was, to advance the common good through social psychiatry. This city's potential is immeasurable, Eleanor. Yet our beliefs are unwelcome here. Life will be difficult, but the price of revolution is always dear. If we are patient with her, rapture will come to us.
Social psychiatry.
I drift away and feel I'm back on the island.
Interesting.
I haven't had a taste of Adam in weeks.
I don't need to hear your grousing. Go running to lab if you're so desperate.
This is Dr. Sophia Lamb with a message for the people. Remember, you are not alone. Think of me not as leader, but as mother to the Rapture family.
Yeah. Like everybody else in Rapture, she is a little bit mad. Like, social psychiatry is social manipulation, right? It's not about psychiatry. It's not, well, from her mind, she's making people feel better, I suppose. Seeing her as a mother, eh? An experience that no citizens in Rapture can afford to miss. What do I have here? Incinerate. Fire at your fingertips. Did we loot them both?
I am back in Rapture.
I'm
after
back.
so many years. The little ones I rescued are grown up. Won't think of me no more. After what I once did to them, it was a joy to be forgotten. But now, all around the world, children vanish by the sea, kidnapped. And so I return, in fear of what I already know. Someone is making new little ones, continuing my work, my sins.
Oh.
Even if I am to die for it, I must stop them.
Brain boost. What is he reading? Population ecology. I don't even know what that is. Population ecology. What does ecology mean? Actually, let's check that out. Ecology. A Branch of biology, yeah, that's what I thought. Concerning the spatial and temporal patterns. Spatial and temporal patterns of the distribution and abundance of organisms, including cause and consequences. Topics interesting include biodiversity, distribution, biomass, population of organisms, as well as cooperation and completion with within and in between species. Yeah, ecosystems, ecology, yeah, that makes sense. Alright, I almost forget we have a map. Can we scroll in and out? No. We can zoom in and out. Ah, there we go. Was I over here? Yes. Yep, we're good. Going this way. Rosie, and we get rivets. It's very confusing. Big daddies are called Rosies. Rivet gun.
God, like the horses' stables.
Oh,
Huh. I suppose I could use this. I might need it one day.
alright, so we can... Oh, that was a swing.
Drop that at once. Priceless.
Oh, it hurts. Rivets, eh? Bandages, not very strong. Ah, right. Didn't get a rivet gun. Cola drink, that's just gotta be... Oh. It's like coffee, eh? We call it Rapture.
Barely made it down alive. But here it is. And it's real. Rapture. This is where that thing took my poor baby girl. From what I saw in the sub, most of the city's in ruins. But there were lights here and there. And shapes moving. I'm rambling, scared, I guess. But maybe, if I find this Dr. Lamb I keep hearing over the PA, I'll find Cindy too.
Oh. More ammo. Lots of ammo. What is freshwater? Sanitation is now in your home. Convenient, affordable, be an individual. A jug of fresh water will restore a small amount of Eve. Like all food and drink. Oh, water is just Eve. I was hoping health. Oh. And I'm dead. I was not prepared. You're being revived at the Vita Chamber. Further back, eh? Mm-hmm. I've already been there and there was nothing in there. Yep. Lamb is watching, eh?
Come here.
I hear you. I don't see you though. That was the one who shot me, I think. Yeah, we did loot everything down there. What's down here then? No way to go? Seems like no. Oh, it was a tram station or whatnot. I don't remember what they were called. Hydro station? Oh. Hello, little girl.
Big sister doesn't want you playing with me.
Big sister. Oh. She left. And pretty sure the little girl left as well.
This is Dr. Sophia Lamb with a message for the people. Remember, Big Sister is always watching. To steal Adam is to steal from the Rapture family. Your family.
Alright, so she is just taking control. She's using big sisters instead of big daddy, see?
Diane insisted that we spend a weekend at the Adonis. And already I find myself seeking a respite from my vacation. When she deems it necessary to chide me for working, the words dissolve into an endless animal bleat. I founded Rapture to be free of law and God, to live among those for whom work is our wage. Yet, when Diane speaks of bearing my child, I am given pause. Till now I had never considered my legacy. Perhaps after the new year.
Do some first aid. Ooh, a new Vita chamber. Very nice indeed. First aid kit somewhere. Wait, what is up the stairs? Nothing. Nothing up here. Please wait to be seated. I gotta... Oh yeah, that doesn't take any fuel. Just a swing. It's only when you drill, hold the drill down. We will be reborn in the cold womb of the ocean. I mean... Yeah? That's what the Vita chamber does, isn't it? Ooh. We're continuing the boss fight. Uh-oh. That's... We're underwater. We've seen Big Daddies underwater before, so we're fine. No swimming, eh? Oh.
Meow.
Yo, cat, how are you feeling? Yeah, get over here. Right, so if you move over that way. I like the music. Plan to go outside? Seems like it.
In that suit, even the ocean cannot harm you. This is good. But rapture is the death of many great men. Alone, you will not last long. You can still reach the train station. Find me there.
Right? Oh, there is loot out here.
All right, diary. Last entry. Lizzie and I, we found a spear, and we're going home. Ain't that right, baby? Next stop, topside.
Oh, I love you. It was you who saved us, Sammy. It was you, Button. What was that? What's that sound?
She's seen us. It's Lamb. Torpedo! Ah, I'm trying to...
Screaming and gurgling. Was kind of rude, wasn't it? Oh, who's fighting who? Ah. Get wrecked, eh? So, are the Big Daddies our friends? I'm confused. It's a good looking game. Ooh, jellyfish. Anything here? No. That's a shark. Welcome to Rapture, your beautiful city. That's a giant squid. Oh, someone else is running. That was one of the big sisters, right? Yeah. Can I use this air to jump as well? No. More Greek mythology. Flood drain. Draining. Daddy's home. Cash and ammo. And other stuff.
Ah, Herr Delta. You arrive, as the little one said you would. Come upstairs to the ticket booth, and I will offer what I know of you.
I'll offer what I know of you. What is this line in the bottom here? There's like a gray line. Wonder what it is. Alright, I can walk out if I want to, but I don't want to.
I'll take 3 this time. You understand that? 3.
Oh, he ran away.
Now most who survive are like this. Splicers. They're drug addicts. Vicious animals.
Vicious animals, eh? Is that what an addict is? Well, I mean, we're animals, all of us, I suppose. But I mean, most addicts... Oh?
You can sometimes trick the security system into opening a door, but you must have the proper tool.
Like most addicts that I've met, were not vicious. I mean, sometimes they were liars to get a hold of like, remote hack dart. A tool. Fire at machines to subvert them to your side. Oh. So I can... Well... First we shoot this dude. And he's dead. We reload. And we changed the hack tool. To hack a machine, press F. To stop the green needle on a green section of the meter. To advance, white will give you a nasty shock. Alright, we're pressing F. New hacking mechanic. Distance hacker. Yeah. Let's see why Warframe has this. Digital Extreme was part of it, and both of them are. We have two in Warframe, and like the two main ones are super inspired by, yeah, well, 1 and 2, Bioshock 1 and 2. You can also proximity hack by pressing B. Why not F? Why B? What is the blue? Hacked security bots are friendly and will attack your enemies. Get a blue bonus while hacking to upgrade their damage. Alright. The blue is just better. We will be reborn. Yeah, you go on ahead. No? Let's hack this thing. Oh.
This is Dr. Sophia Lamb. Andrew Ryan is dead.
Oh, it's timed as well. Fuck.
Remember, we reject the gene.
Get blue ones while hacking to drop a free first aid kit. Oh,
We
nice.
reject the self. We reject the tyrant.
Who is the tyrant? Fuck, I wasn't paying attention. We reject something though.
I'm told that the people grow tense and isolated in the absence of the sun. Now they clamor for a psychiatrist. Do they miss the state censor, I wonder? Wartime seizure of private assets? Or the checkup police vanishing them in the night? Regardless, this Lamb woman is said to be the foremost practitioner in her field. Fine.
His attitude checks out.
To quiet the rattling of the great chain's weakest links, I will leave her to it.
Oh no, mental health. You can't have that. That's not a real thing. Yeah, but yeah, that checks out. I'm pretty sure that with that philosophy, objectivism, the end of Ryan is the end of the self. Ooh, we're full on rivets. The end of the self, eh? It's objectivist and extremist language, right? Also, the end of the self is the end of the self. It's not the end. It's not the end of Ryan. I mean, it's the end of you that is the end of the self. Wouldn't that be a better way to put it? Oh, we're going outside again. No? 10 years.
10 years, Subject Delta, since I watched you put a gun to your head and pull the trigger. But take heart. Out of your pain, paradise was born. I don't know how you survived, but your suffering is over now. These men will ease your burden. Please understand that like all I have done, this is an act of love.
It is Sophia Lamb. She has found you.
Yeah. Down to the water again. A way out. Search corpses for loot. Yes, please. Where are the corpses? Don't see any.
Now you know of the enemy we share, Sophia Lamb. The camera in your helmet allows me to watch through your eyes and help you to fight her.
And we're out. Butterfly. Ooh. Oh, did you follow me all this way? Interesting.
Careful, security cameras belong to Lamb. But if you are clever, they can be made to serve you.
Can't I just go close enough and hack it? No! I feel like I was tricked. There was something in here? No. There is no pause while hacking in this game. Serious game, that was a good idea to do. Just jump in and hack. Not equally a good idea in this game.
Father, it's me, Eleanor. I know you're awake in there. I can feel it. Mother won't be able to toy with you like that ever again. This plasmid is for you. If I'm right, you can use it now. Please, find me.
Yeah, She has to be like 10 years older now, right? Telekinesis. Oh, we got 3 slots to start with. Thanks.
Throw objects at foes. You can even catch grenades and throw them back.
That's the same one, I think, as last time. And that makes sense. Press and hold to grab, release to throw. And it was Q to switch, yeah. Free coffee. So, oh, that was the wrong button. Oops, and I threw it on the... Where did all the coffee go? Can I probably not go that way now? Don't need that. Out of the way, dude.
Ellen, he's up topside now, highballing with all the can-can girls. And if anybody gets lippy, pow, got the bomb.
Nice. He saved a whole kindergarten full of cutesy little brats and went up happy ever after. He was a pansy. End of story.
Think I'll give a half a squirt when he's done? He's gone now, and Doc Lamb's the news.
There would be no Rapture without me.
Oh?
No city without the Atlantic Express. Ryan took his first grand tour on my flagship coach. But these days, personal bathyspheres are all the rage. My rails only connect the oldest parts of Rapture now. And the city's just left me behind. Plenty of cash in the bank, though. This private vehicle craze will blow over soon.
With vehicle rage, eh? I mean, that's actually quite funny. Like, public transport is nice and all, but it has to be way more convenient for it to be the thing. The private vehicle is way better system, more freedom to the individual, right? I like the idea though with self-driving cars. Like a possible future of the self-driving cars is more taxis, right? Since you don't have to pay a taxi driver, you just have to pay to rent the car for however long you need it, right? Like I know some cities have bicycle stands where you just go and take a bicycle and leave the bicycle, right? So there's bicycles everywhere for anyone to use. And I can imagine the future of cars being similar, right? Just take your phone, order a car, like an app. I need a car at this time, and then the car will just be out there when you need it. Are they gonna have bombs or what? No? I was sure there was gonna be like a thing, they were gonna throw a bomb, I was gonna catch the bomb, throw it back to them, and they would all die. One can dream. dream indeed. Nice. Oh, a lot of stuff. Hello. Okay, okay. Maybe like that. And just when I was running around the corner.
What's wrong, big boy?
We're amateurs.
Alright, let's try this again. Oh, the corpses disappear. Seems. Between... Maybe not. Oh, the physics. Wait. Is this where I came from? Kinda need to know. Oh, shortcut. Nice. Free first aid kit. Thanks. Wait, can't carry anymore. Wait, are you kidding? It's 5 the max now? That is They reduced the amount. Hmm. No, this is where we came from. Okay, so we spawn right over here, over here. We have health here. This seems like a quest route, right? What was the shield? Bot shut down and vending machines. Let's go to the cafeteria.
White is not black, Dr. Lamb. Down is not up, and straw is not gold. Look around you. Rapture is no miracle. It is a product of reason. Impossible unless 1 and 1 are 2, and A equates to A.
That sounds like a straw man.
And yet, alone, each man is a prisoner to bias,
Yeah.
dream, delusion, or the pain of a phantom limb. To one man, they are as real as rain. Reality is consensus, and the people are losing faith. Take a walk, Andrew. It is raining in Rapture, and you have simply chosen not to notice.
Angry half cheering in agreement. So she's a pragmatist. Well, she made a pragmatist argument. Oh, it's... Oh, it's dead already. Yeah, for all his talk of science, it's not very... I mean... Psychology was considered a science back then, I think. But for him, it's not. Have I been over here? I don't think so. In here? Oh. Thanks for the reminder. I mean, I would have to agree with her, right? Like, a mistake. Like, it's like an anomaly within your worldview. People are having experiences. guessing a lot of that is what objectivism is, right? Just invalidating other people's experiences. It's only mine that matters.
These people are hooked on some kind of genetic wonder drug called Adam. I've read the word splicer scribbled on walls like a warning. One of them cornered me and Christ, his face. I had a gun, but I choked. And then out of nowhere, we both heard this singing. And he took off like hell on wheels. It sounded like a kid. A little girl. Cindy's alive. I know it in my gut.
Much do you want to bet that his story ends with Cindy... Either he becomes a big daddy or Cindy fucks him up. Wait, can I use this again? Does it have like a cooldown? What is going on? I'm guessing 5 is stat max as well. Nope. Yeah, the short cooldown. But yeah, I have... fewer and them hopefully being more common then. Oh.
Sophia Lamb is using the splicers against you. Most big daddies are like her slaves, guarding the little ones. But someone has awakened you.
Someone? Can we go this way now? Ah, telekinesis. Up.
I know of your bond with Eleanor Delta. To save yourself, you will come for her. But Eleanor has a destiny, one you cannot share. There is no place for you in paradise.
No place for me in paradise, eh? How can it be paradise if there's no place for me? Then it's not paradise, isn't it? Like, any utopic viewing that... Well, that's my opinion, right? In my opinion, any utopian view that is exclusionary is not utopian. Because it's being exclusionary is like bullying, right? Like if she's such a good psychiatrist and that were her interest, that is not her interest. Never was, probably.
In ethical psychiatry, we must account for the role of evolution. Depression, fits of panic, sexual pathos, all responses to ancient selection pressure.
Sure.
The irony is that this theory is why Ryan's people invited me here. They mistake my study of natural law for the worship of competition. Remember, Eleanor, one must know the beast before it can be slain.
Yeah, I've had that thinking that a lot of people, there's like a mistake. Oh, I don't remember my thinking, but it was something like this, like survival of the fittest is what they said, and that somehow, I mean, it's similar to Ryan's ideology, right? If you take an evolutionary view of, I don't know, like individuals, like it doesn't work on the individuals. works over generations and generations, right? But also this idea about the survival of the strongest or fittest or whatever. And that attitude, I don't know. Is that really what happened? Is the strongest one surviving, or is it the weakest one that... Well, not even weak, it's the... It is the one that does not adapt gets eliminated. And others stay, I suppose. I don't know, it's... That idea on an individual scale comes... I mean, we've survived as a species. It's the species that survives. And our... Like we were talking about, yeah, competition is part of it. Cooperation and combat is also part of it, right? Fuck, what was I just thinking? Yeah. Yeah, right. It's the species that evolve, not the individual within the species, right? So yeah, we've been very cooperative. I heard that argument, right? I think I've said it before, like comparison. It's just a thought experiment. There's no like science in it, I don't think. It's more of an argument. Like if we look at the human species, it's been the most cooperative of most the species, right? Like we see that throughout nature, like we see some fish just following sharks around, cleaning their teeth for food and whatnot. We see symbiotic relationships. Then also we can look at humans. We have dogs, cats, birds. I mean different birds, like we got the where we sent mail with the birds, and we have, and then you can take that even further to include cows and pigs, chickens. Like it is cooperation. We take care of, well, I mean, from an evolutionary survivalist standpoint, there are a lot of chickens. It's just that they live a horrible life is an ethical question. But from an evolutionary standpoint, if you only look at survival and the survival of the species, the chickens are not in any danger of dying out, right? They have adapted. Yeah. So humans are cooperative. Just... Yep, we get blue bonuses, thank you. Drill fuel, we're full on drill fuel. What do you have? Remote hacked art. Sure, why not? Are we fighting? Or are you leaving?
Quickly, head for the elevator.
Oh, she left. Quickly? Yeah, sure. Super quickly. Oh, did we have the same? Oh man, I thought I had like a short teleport like I did in the other game as well. Oh. Come on. There we go. Damn it. I was just thinking about, yeah, it's time to heal. I did press the button and I was just too slow. Oh no! Please no. Where was it? Right over there. You have hidden. It's gonna be mine. Longer from the alarm. Way slower attack speed today, eh?
I'm not done talking to you! Come back! Please! Come back! I didn't mean nothing by it!
Where are you going, honey?
Yeah, you're all gonna die. Oh, there's a lot of them.
Now, here is what the children tell me. You are a very old Big Daddy, bonded for life to a single little one.
Mm-hmm.
When you are apart for too long, your body begins to shut down like a coma. As long as the girl is in rapture, you are trapped here as well. The name of your little one is Eleanor Lamb, daughter of Sophia. She is kept at Fontaine Futuristics on the other side of the city. You must go there and save her before it is too late.
It's a little bit of a hole now that I think of it, because I was just thinking about would you kindly? And that is mind control, right? That is what Lamb is doing. Oh fuck, I didn't even see you. Oh, those are some kind of alarm thingies. Trap rivets will never fire against you. Oh? Oh? Are you telling the truth? That's gonna be super helpful. You got a special ammo. Thanks. Wonder what the difference is. Yeah. Oh, I can pick it up. Oh. Nice. Can make traps. Yeah, right. The whole would you kindly thing is a brainwashing thing, right? Which comes from psychiatry. Then again, it was not. Yeah, it wasn't Ryan who did that. It was Fontaine who did that. Maybe he warmed up to the whole idea later on, who knows. Proving his work.
Dr. Su Chong's death was a nasty blow to the Protector program, but I'm gradually settling into his role, picking up the slack that his carelessness left behind. We are gaining steam again, but I'm not satisfied. Yes, the Big Daddy defends the girl, but he is programmed only for the fight. Like a sheepdog who wanders off unless a wolf is tearing at his flock. When no aggressor is present, he regards his little sister as he might a common houseplant. We need something more, something stronger, an unbreakable physiological bond.
Physiological bond. Are you not talking about a psychological bond? What do you have? Hack darts. I think we're fine.
Couldn't outline the Doc's plan per se, but shit, you don't gotta know it to believe it.
Ooh. New Vita chamber. I'm getting a lot of trap rivets. Oh, actually... Nope, that's not what I was looking for. This is what I...
Here, in the ticket booth. Press the button so we can speak face to face.
Oh, we can speak face to face. Let's do it.
You see? This is why I must fight Sophia Lamb. She is using the new little ones for something. And I have returned to rescue them. If I do not, more children will die for my sins. And the Rapture nightmare will repeat forever. Now, we must talk.
Citizens of Rapture, this is Subject Delta. Behind that mask hides an enemy of the people, without soul or sympathy. It is a beast apart, and as family, we must tear out its jaw and drive it back into the sea.
Lamb will take this place apart to find you. Please hold back the splicers until we escape.
Oh no. Should have hacked that like straight away. Wait, what happened?
Had to shut him up. Gotta stash myself. Go ahead.
Oh, that hurt. Come on, get in here. Get in here.
What are you so scared of?
Where is it? I should have rushed out and hacked that as soon as I could. Oh. Coming from this side as well. Oh.
Thank you. Now I must leave you, and I am sorry for this. But there are others I must help before the city drowns. This man Sinclair, he is an ally, and will guide you to Eleanor. Goodbye, Herr Delta. And good luck.
Sinclair, eh?
Well, look at you. A bona fide knight in armor, complete with iron horse. The name's Augustus Sinclair Sport, Esquire. Old Tannenbaum and I share an interest in the old Fontaine building, the very same place you'll find Eleanor Lamb. I think you and I can do business. Take the train to Ryan Amusements. I'll see you shortly.
Love that accent. Used all my traps, eh? Maybe I should do that just once. There we go. I used a hint. Thinking maybe it won't spam me as much. The situation.
Sophia Lamb has taken Rapture and is responsible for stealing children from the surface. Her splicers destroyed my submersible and forced me to run. But the ticket booth here is secure, and though I cannot trust him, Sinclair is a valuable ally. I have already rescued a few of the new little ones from Lamb. They all want to know how we will get home. I wish I had the right words for them.
All right, so start the train. Maps feel like shorter. Like we move from one area to the next. Quite frequently. Maybe this was just like introductory. And we'll get to some bigger, I don't know. Yeah.
Whoa there. Now better apply the brakes unless you're aiming to dash yourself against that glacier up ahead.
Ooh, time to get some fire, eh? This whole place is about getting fire and then getting through there.
As you can see, Chief, the station here's iced over. To reach Eleanor Lamb at Fontaine headquarters, we'll have to clear the way. Now, in order to melt that ice, you'll need a plasmid, like a handful of hellfire. We used to sell a fine old product called Incinerate in the amusement park up yonder. Go on and find a way in. I've already been on all the rides.
We used to sell Incinerate at an amusement park. Incinerating people for the amusement. Oh, wait. What is here? Closed door. Alright, so... time for a bathroom break. Be right back. That was nice. Full bladder. What are we doing? We are but the stones to pave the way. That is kind of a rare attitude nowadays, I think. Just being the cog in the machine, finding value in that. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's not a rare thing. Maybe it's just within my filter bubble. I don't see it very much. I don't feel like that often. I want to.
Eleanor is progressing brilliantly. My physical participation in her birth was minimized, of course. It is vital that I am unhindered by nature's crude bias. I will be, above all, her intellectual progenitor, loyal not to her, but to the people she will ultimately save. But I admit, it is with some measure of pride that I review her marks in standard intelligence tests. As an agent of our beliefs, she may surpass even me.
That's interesting. I mean, IQ is... I mean, it has usages. There we go. Can do... You can do stuff with it. But as a psychologist... Oh, fuck. Missed. Like EQ. Well, EQ has been starting to get hyped. It's a fairly recent hype thing, I guess. Probably not when this game came out. They hadn't really been starting to hype it up as much in the field of psychology. Oh, we've climbed quite a bit up.
Welcome to Ryan Amusements. Insert your ticket now. Half price for children under 3.
Half price for children under 3, eh?
You're a rare old model, son. Alpha series, I believe. Now, Rapture's full of scientific wonderments just like you. And if we can sell them to the world at my price, well, curing your condition ought to be a cakewalk. Once we find Eleanor, the sky's the limit.
Wait, what is his motivation? I'm not quite sure what his motivation is. Must have missed that. Oh. Is this a fire thing or like a drilling thing or hacking thing? I want the thing. I want the thing. Power to the people. You must have both the previous upgrades before this is available. Ah, right. Some more choices, eh? Reflector upgrade. Incoming projectiles will be reflected back at attackers while the drill is spinning. Ooh. I like that. Am I running melee again? Greater penetration. With clip size and heat upgrade. Augers on the side of the drills increase the damage. Damage increase applies both to drill spin and melee attacks. I do like melee attacks. So let's get the damage to start out with. That was way earlier than the last game. Vita chamber. Old sheepdog.
I was hired to engineer a park the likes of which no man has seen. Now all I do is watch over it like a grizzled sheepdog. My first line of mechanical puppets made the children here coo with wonder. But Ryan thought my vision was immature. Antiquated, he said. This place could have been something magical. But instead, he turned it into a school. No, a cathedral. Dedicated to himself.
Alright, so we just shoot. Oh, and the hack starts. But it's all lonesome.
They're sleeping.
Are we gonna have to fight other big daddies? Oh, a ticket.
Jam dandy. That'll get you in the park. But buying Incinerate's gonna cost Adam. It's a sort of genetic goo that lets you rewrite whatever God gave you. The little sisters carry the stuff, as you may recall, so you'll need to locate one. I heard whispering near the El Dorado Lounge. Have a look.
Ah. Oh, a new gun. Machine gun, eh? Very nice.
Listen up! Choppers! Get yourselves hid! No fuck-ups this time! Daddy's home!
Daddy's home? Ah, yeah, this is a bigger... Well, I'm just assuming...
At least read our pamphlet. Drat, blasted.
Oh.
Run from the light! Oh, bless me, Lord!
I have wits on my side.
Run from the light?
Still serve!
Oh, don't worry, darling. They'll be back. You're not fit to grovel at man's feet.
Open up now! You can't ignore me! Go on, son of a...
And I'm dead. So many enemies. Need to start using the drill more.
You ain't no good at this. Save me, oh Lord! He's gone. Glory be to God.
I see ya.
She only wants to take us to the...
I inherited all of this. Don't you understand?
Ah, here we go. Put in the ticket.
I am Andrew Ryan. Welcome to Ryan Amusements. Please enjoy the park.
Gene tonic. Passive that helps you. In today's dangerous times, it never hurts to be a little faster. Remember, you don't have to outrun the crazed splicer. Just your neighbor. Thanks. Oh, I wonder if they all share the same spot.
Andrew Ryan wakes one night while cruising the Atlantic in his steamliner, the Olympian. His sleep interrupted with a singular purpose. Here, he shouts to his crewmen as he wipes sleep from his eyes. Full stop. We begin building here. Refitted for heavy construction, the Olympian returns with a new cargo. A state-of-the-art submersible platform, nicknamed the Sinker, ferries supplies and workers to the sea floor, fathoms below. After initial supplies have been brought to the seafloor, the platform is permanently moored in the sediment. Massive iron girders are sunk hundreds of feet into the rock and silt. Below the platform, engineers work to overcome obstacles such as diamond-hard rock, obstinate sea life, and unexpected help.
So far they weren't very interesting. Staff only, eh? Oop, don't want to go that way. What's here?
I love the kids in Miss Englert's third grade class, but boy, I had no idea what I was getting into. Volunteering to chaperone this New Year's sleepover party at Ryan Amusements. Donnie? Donnie, get down off that exhibit, and I told you, spit out that gum! You'll choke! The kids' parents deserve a night off to enjoy New Year's, but I'm at my wit's end. Donnie, I told you!
Ooh, there's gotta be an alarm somewhere around here. A camera, I mean. That's oil.
Boy,
Do you have caliber rounds? Oh, we're fine. We could buy trap rivets. Those were fun. 6 for 40. Let's try and hack this thing. Oh, that wasn't blue. How much do you cost now? 33? It's still expensive. Yeah, just bring a few. I don't remember. Good shot. So, jump down this path, right? Yep. And that is where that was. Oh, the map is a mess.
Your kind ain't welcome here. No, listen.
It sounds like Homer Simpson.
You think I was slugging you? Come on. You
really sound like Homer Simpson.
I'll send you blood.
Oops. Wonder if it's the same voice lines. How much does it cost? $1? Let's do it.
Believe me when I tell you, I wouldn't want to be in your shoes.
Yeah, it's the same.
So, you think you're getting out of here?
Ooh, 20 rounds. Nice. Cutting corners.
Used to be, there was no margin in running the gift shop. I couldn't hardly sell off this tourist crap for a penny more than the cost of manufacture. Then I met a straight shooter named Sinclair, and he laid a sweet deal on me. Says he's got some hard luck folks down at Popper's Drop can whip up this junk at half the cost I used to pay. Yeah, I had to pick a needle or two out of the shipments, but all in all, nobody's the wiser, and I'm all the richer.
A needle or two. That's fine, I guess. What's in here? Still no ghosts so far. Heavy rivet. Nice. Scared the shit out of me. Holy shit. Blood and ashes. It's gonna happen again. Heavy rivets, nice. Capture his deliverance.
I know the surface, Eleanor. I spent half a lifetime there, in service of the common good. But then, I heard my own words twisted by fat old men squatting over the embers of Hiroshima. Were the modern world a patient in my care, I would diagnose it suicidal. On perhaps that point alone, Andrew Ryan is correct. Rapture is deliverance.
Beef? Stew? From a can? They come out from the cause. There's no need of a lummox.
That's an interesting view of society. Is it suicidal? It's a very... I mean... No. No. Addicted, yes. Society is an addict. It has addictive personalities.
To increase the common joy and ease the common pain. Alone, we are nothing. Mere engines of self-interest. Together, we are the family. And through unity, we transcend the self.
Interesting. When she put it like that, she seemed like she's also an objectivist, right? Yeah. Alone we're only selfish. It's like objectivism, but with a twist. Right, the premise, the worldview is the same, but the politics, the ideological ideas differ a tiny bit. so far.
Blasphemers! Sodomite!
Until you arrive, Father, I'm trapped here. Smuggling these gifts out is the most I can do to help.
Smuggling gifts. Yeah, again, like, these games have been hugely influential. Like, this is Borderlands 2, right? You got the shiny, ooh, what's it going? What's going on? And then it turns out to be Handsome Jack's daughter all along, right? Very similar. Drill power? Ooh, I like that. Drill attacks deal more damage when you spin or swing. Nice. Eat dog?
In ethical psychiatry,
Ethical psychiatry.
Eleanor Lamb speaking. Mum says I'm not to play with the other children because they're being raised on a diet of dog eat dog. I wanted to see these dog eaters, so I waited until Mum was gone and went out to find one. And guess what? The dog eaters wear human skins. It makes them look just like us.
Oh, nice. Dog eat dog. I mean, I like her politics more than I did Ryan's, but it's still the same premise. Worldview that I find lacking. There's a little sister ahead. To get at him, you must deal with her big daddy first. He will not attack until you do, but prepared for a difficult fight. Yeah, let's hack this. Can we do prepare? Oh, right, we can set up traps all over the place, right? We can hack this. What do you have? 40? That's just... Whoa, what happened to the mouse? Look at it. Look at it. That was... Whoa. What just happened? And the game crashed. Yeah, I mean, we shouldn't be that surprised. We've heard a lot of people having issues with crashes. Should probably make some extra saves. Oh, interesting.
Whoa there. Now better apply the brakes unless you're aiming to dash yourself against that glacier up ahead.
Oof. Not very common to do autosaves, eh? Alright. Oof. That sucked. Yeah, so... Definitely let's save.
As you can see, Chief, the station here's iced over. To reach Eleanor Lamb at Fontaine headquarters, we'll have to clear the way. Now, in order to melt that ice, you'll need a plasmid, like a handful of hellfire. We used to sell a fine old product called Incinerate in the amusement park up yonder. Go on and find a way in. I've already been on all the rides.
Already been on all the rides, eh?
Clown! Fucking clown! You think you're so funny! I wash all the time!
You're a rare old model, son. Alpha series, I believe. Now, Rapture's full of scientific wonderments just like you. And if we can sell them to the world at my price, well, curing your condition ought to be a cakewalk. Once we find Eleanor, the sky's the limit.
Oh. Like I thought I was gonna have to press B, but it just happened. Oh. Oh, good morning, Colgate in on tap. How are you doing today? Am I still hoarding ammo? Yeah, pretty much. I'm probably focusing melee again. I just had a terrible crash and I learned that one really wants to save at regular intervals in this game. I lost quite a bit of progress.
That'll get you in the park. But buying Incinerate's gonna cost Adam. It's a sort of genetic goo that lets you rewrite
So I'm just
whatever God
rushing
gave you.
through this little
The
bit.
little sisters carry the stuff, as you may recall, so you'll need to locate one.
I'm curious
I heard
though.
whispering near the El Dorado Lounge. Have a look.
Wonder if I can, if this was, so I can upgrade this gun instead now. But I'm probably gonna, yeah, I can. I was just curious, but I'm probably gonna get the melee upgrade. It seems like it's gonna be helpful against everything except the big daddies, probably. And we will get better weapons for dealing with the big daddies later. Like, so probably don't need to upgrade the rivet gun, maybe the machine gun. But let's have the drill damage. But they have ammunition for the melee weapon now, so I'm trying to be better and actually use the ammo.
Get yourself hid! No fuck-ups this time!
Drilling ammo like this. Oh, I don't have any heals. And I'm dead. Should have got some heals. Oh well, that was a heal, I suppose. Doesn't melee work on big daddies? I have not fought any big daddies in this game yet. In the previous game, they had a counterattack. That was really annoying. Okay. I don't know if I was too slow to react, like if you could punch them and then run back or something like that. But that counterattack made meleeing the big daddies not work for me. So I'm gonna want something. Oh, it's empty still. I'm gonna want something good. I'll pick that up now. Buy some first aid kits. We'll see. I was just about to fight Big Daddy. I was doing the preparations, hacking the areas and whatnot.
I am Andrew Ryan.
But then the game just crashed.
Welcome to Ryan Amusements. Please enjoy the park.
Oh shit, there. Oh yeah, I lost a lot of progress. My guess would have been that it's saved by every Vita chamber, but did I listen to this? Oh yes, yes I did.
English third grade class, but boy, I had no idea what I was getting into. Volunteering to chaperone this New Year's sleepover party at Ryan Amusements. Donnie, get down off that exhibit, and I told you, spit out that gum. You'll choke. The kids' parents deserve a night off to enjoy New Year's, but I'm at my wit's end. Donnie, I told you!
Wrap rivets? Nah, screw that.
I'm their better. No use hiding. I know this estate like the back.
You save. Please don't turn off the computer.
Father, I'm trapped here. Smuggling these gifts out is the most I can do to help.
More melee damage. Thank you, Eleanor. Drill power. I like the bad chick. She's been talking a lot about psychiatry ethics or ethical psychiatry or something like that. Like it's an ideology. It's still don't quite understand it. Her worldview seems very similar to objectivism. It's just she's being more inclusive. Alright, we've caught up. Fuck, I should have made a better hack. So when I was hacking these things, let's save again. Yeah, new save. Let's keep a couple of saves just in case something get corrupted. Oh. Like in this, while hacking this thing, I was getting screwed over. Rivet, no. Oh. I was almost full on the 50 cal, but I just ran through.
Now that Big Daddy won't bite until you do. But to get to Lil Sis, you gotta put the old boy down for good.
Yeah, I am gonna put him down soon. Just wanna listen to this. Oops.
I found one of those children at last. Filthy dress, all alone. I approached her, praying that it was my little girl. But she was gorging herself on blood from a corpse. It wasn't her. I stared, just reeling. And then that skinny, armored freak that took Cindy jumped me, shrieking like an animal. I escaped, but could Cindy have become one of those things? I've got to find her, now more than ever.
Are you coming over here? Where did all my traps go? I made all that preparation and all the traps are gone. Alright, I was gonna try melee. No.
Take a breath, son. You did it.
What is this?
Just let her ride on your shoulders and she'll trust you like her own daddy.
What is this? Oh. Rowing little sisters. The little sisters. Da, 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 da. Oh yeah, we can get the choice.
Daddy, you
Adopt.
always save me from the monsters.
We're in business. Now, there are corpses all over Rapture, and little Dimples there can sniff out the atom on them. Find one.
Find a corpse? Alright. Press and hold R to ask her to lead you to an atom-filled corpse.
Come on, Mr. B. We'll miss the angels dancing.
Yeah, we became a big daddy. That's what happened in this game. Oh, thank you. And we can buy another one. Alright, so hold R.
Come on, Daddy. It's close.
Got just a blank.
Is this it? No. Ah, and then I just hold again.
See? Adam is near.
Adam is near. The little angels.
She's got a juicy one, but when she starts draining out the atom, the splashers will come running. Be ready before you set her down on that body.
Ah, it'll be like a defense thingy. Do I have any trap rivets? I do not. Clicking that. Colgate in on tab says, I think you'd like Monster, the manga or anime. I haven't actually read any manga at all. Watched some anime, and I like it. It has interesting views on human nature.
Put her right down on that
Says
corpse.
Colgate in on tab. Yeah. Actually, I put... I'm watching another thing at the moment, but I queued up Steins Gate since you reminded me yesterday about that. I'm thinking Steins Gate is gonna be on the queue, so to speak. Alright. Let's gather.
That is a child of the family, not a toy for you to exploit and discard. It is fitting that you expire here. One more forgotten curio in Ryan's shrine to the self.
Here they come. Keep the splicers off her now till she's finished, or they'll never give up the hunt.
I'm usually quite interested in weird worldviews, but I didn't notice yesterday that I'm having I'm having some difficulties with when I like get the initial emotional reaction to what some people are saying, like Like I was watching this other dude that was recommended to me yesterday.
Now you know the stakes, son. But a plasma costs a bit more atom yet. Keep it up.
And that was that YouTuber I was watching. He was only like he was super focused on Spinoza, and that was his only deal, right? We did look through Spinoza, and I don't agree with the Spinozan worldview. Same with this, like the objectivism in Ayn Rand.
We plucked the fruits from the tree of life, and it was our curse.
Since I don't agree with it, I get an emotional response that makes it difficult for me to actually do the charitable interpretations. It's difficult for me. I've been yeah, if that makes sense. Like I want to make the charitable interpretation. Same with objectivism and stuff like that, but it just can't. It seems like Spinoza's views they don't make sense to me. Same with objectivism. Doesn't make sense to me. I mean, I'm guessing that is why competitiveness, like argumentative discussion is useful. Oh, that hit me. I was sure that was gonna miss. Oh, and it had interesting views on human nature. So what it means to be a human. I want to get in here. Man. Maybe it is time for an anime stint or whatever.
I may be hungry, but I'll not beg.
Both 1 and 2.
My lantern's lit. I think all of the children have finally fallen asleep. And now that the park is all quiet, I can't sleep myself. I guess it's just you and me, Mr. Voice Recorder. You, me, in 1959. I wonder what the new year will... What? What was that? Something's happened. The lights are going out. Kids, stay in your sleeping bags. It's gonna be fine.
It's gonna be fine, eh? I don't think so.
You deranged fool!
Do I have a heal close by? Yes.
Come on, exert yourself. Flatten him out. This way.
Where are they? There you are. Oof. Oof. Oh, right, why am I doing this? I can make another gather first.
Will be Adam, Daddy? Over there.
No, I am going this way.
On the surface, the farmer tills the soil, trading the strength of his arm for a home and lands of his own. But the parasites say no. What was yours is ours. We are a state. We are gone. We demand our share.
Alright, yeah. Objectivism is really similar to anarchism. Oh no, we can't pay taxes. Collaboration? Oh no.
She's helpless.
She had a gun, right? I'm pretty sure she had a gun.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Yeah. Alright. Where are we going?
This way.
This way. Oh, turrets? That's the turret right there, isn't it?
I'd never used the belt on him or shouted him or not. Stop following me! Stupid!
Blue bonus to upgrade damage. Nice. I'm pretty sure that this is Homer. The voice actor. Colgate Tab says that I noticed interesting things about language. I refer to some people as friend in English. Istäve in Finnish. But when I speak about them in Finnish, I refer to them as kaveri, buddy in English. I noticed it is quite common, and not just myself. Facebook also translates friends as kaveri for Finnish translation. Aren't buddy and friend synonyms, though? Friend is a closer relationship, says Colgate on tap. I get the feeling that those interpretation of those words and differences might be very subjective. Like, I don't know Finnish well enough to make, and I mean, I've studied English quite a bit, but I mean, as you said, I think friend is closer. It feels like that is an interpretation that is probably different in linguistics filter bubbles, so to speak. Like, in some circles, body is closer, in others it is not. Alright. At least in Finnish, Istäve is only for close friends. Well, that makes sense then. If it is like that in Finnish, it would make sense to, for like Facebook and other, to call them kaveri. Kaveri. Oh. You know? It makes sense for them because Facebook wants you to have as many as possible. As many friends as possible. That is dopamine, right? getting that number to grow. And if they in Finnish and in Finnish speak both about the Finnish language and in the Finnish culture, if you would say like close friends, then you might be hesitant to add to make that number grow, right? It might be a barrier that the Facebook company would not want to see. Extra dense rivets for industrial usage. They fire slower. They have a massive increase in stopping power against all targets. Those will probably be good against big daddies. I have 8 of 9, so I don't have to buy any of these. I mean, I could buy one, but let's not. I'm thinking of buying just some trap rivets, setting up some traps. That is fun. Should I put up... Well, they kind of disappeared, the trap rivets, earlier. Escape plan. Sucks to be you.
I've been rationing my supplies ever since the park got cut off from the rest of Rapture. Gotta stay strong. I'm holed up in this workshop, surrounded by those whaling brats, trying to beat their way in. They want my food, my guns. They want it all. But I got a plan. Gotta fix up the transport sub that's been rusting in the maintenance bay. Then I'm gonna get the hell out of this hole. These animals want Rapture? They can have it.
I just noticed that I have, in the bottom right, I have a little chat copy down there. I don't need that. That is for playing music.
Adam, Daddy, right here.
Alright, so let's put up some traps. Like one right here. That's a headshot, I think. Put another trap right here. One here. You can put one right there. And one right there. Is that all of them? I'm guessing no one will be running through this door. Probably can put one right here. And one right here. Actually put 2 right there. One right there. Yeah, I mean, that would make sense to me. But you were talking not about Facebook as well. You were talking about yourself. I refer to some people as friend, but when I speak about them in Finnish, I refer to them as buddy, and friend is closer. Yeah, I mean, that's the strength of language, right? If you have those differences.
I do not hate you, Delta. Indeed, I care for you in equal measure to any other sentient creature. But I cannot sacrifice 1,000 of my children for one rebellious son.
Yeah. Yeah, call some people acquaintances and other people friends. Stop doing that.
Don't touch me! Daddy's mad and you'll be sorry.
Come with me, dear. It will...
Oh, that hurt.
Soon, Daddy.
Are you done? Oh. Not done.
You don't have a chance. 7 eyes. I'm trying my best.
You done?
I'm telling the other girls that I have the
There we go.
All right, Chief, we've almost got enough Adam now. To get the rest, you'll have to take care of that little sister. There should be one of the air vents they favor in the workshop. Bring her down there.
Alright, now we get the choice if we wanna keep her alive or not, I suppose. No? It looks just like a thing. Sinclair is the solution, eh?
Lamb is becoming a problem. The woman is a damned collectivist. Here in Rapture, how could the council fail to see it? Worse, to hide her intent, she gulls these patients of hers into a religious frenzy. A new Kremlin will rise and swallow the council house before they realize they've been had. I will not have my city swindled by the parasite, whatever its guise. It is time, I think, to call Sinclair.
Colgate Innotab says Kaveri has another use in Finnish where it is used as a guy or fellow. Yeah. I mean, that kinda checks out, right? I don't know enough about Finnish culture, but it feels like it would check out. Being a little bit more distant or whatnot in your language towards most people. I'm just thinking about similarities because that checks out in Swedish culture.
God, like the horses' stables. Come on, hand me that child now.
Oh, they take. Collectivists. That is what he thinks, eh? That murderer sounds like a dangerous fella. Yeah. Yeah, it's like I have a guy for that. It's not a friend, it's not an acquaintance, but I have a guy. It's just a person. Fellow, a person. Slang for a person, maybe even. Murhaya kulusta varelistelta caverilta. Fuck. Sounds like I have a Spanish accent. That's, yeah. I'm butchering the Finnish language. Check up here? I kind of want to check up here.
The voice of great multitude. The voices. Leave me alone, you fuckers. I know!
Truth is the body.
Rapture is a paradise of the ego, Eleanor. Under Ryan, the voices of an entire city sing the virtues of greed and pride. But truth, rather, is in the body. Already they grow weary of struggling against one another in fruitless competition. Observe the bent backs, the drawn faces. Ryan promised us more, they seem to say. In what shall we now believe? And Eleanor, it is our task to answer.
Delusions of grandeur. There we go. That is her issue. It's delusions of grandeur. Delusions of grandeur, I mean. It is a bit weird that we use the same word for stranger murderers as our not close friends. I mean, they're both people, right? Persons. I don't find it that strange. It's a descriptor. There are many descriptors for people. That makes me think. I think it was you who tipped me about the movie about the horribly... what was it? The horrible murderer with the super inefficient weapon. Watch the movie. It's great. I love it. Loved it. The spoon. Oh man.
Her eyes! They
We will be reborn. I'll get in on top says, yeah, it was pretty fun. I mean, I think there is a commonality that some people would like to dehumanize some other people. I mean,
On the surface, the scientist invests the power of his mind in a single miraculous idea and naturally begins to rise above his fellows. But the parasites say no. Discovery must be regulated, it must be controlled, and finally, surrendered.
yeah. Intellectual property is a fucking dumb idea. Like it's you or have a narcissistic issue that don't want to share. Like most people want to share. Like if you make a new cooking recipe, you want to share it to your friends and whatnot. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that most scientists, actual scientists, like they want to publish. Right? They want to publish. Colgate on Tap says that not Simeon said, fear no, not fork, but spoon. One hit and your skull is doomed. Or something like that. How wrong he was, it takes many, many hits. Look, I don't remember that at all. Fear not fork, but spoon. One hit and your skull is doomed. In what context? How wrong he was, it takes many, many hits. And Ryan has such a love for science, but not for psychology. That's not a real science. Thanks, Ryan, yeah. So like, the issues are not their ideologies. Neither Ryan nor this new monster that we have. Their problem is either psychopathic or narcissistic. It's that they have delusions of grandeur.
An artist strives to frame his ideals in an image, to challenge his audience and make his vision immortal. But the parasites say, no, your art must serve the cause. Your ideals endanger the people.
That's interesting. That is not a dig at collectivists. Or maybe it is. Well, so far in Sweden, like the latest political discussions about people trying to limit our art, it has been the right wingers, the fundamentalists, no, not fundamentalists, the traditionalists, let's call them that. Those have been the people who has been trying to limit artistic, not expression, but artistic, what art should be showed to the public or not. More than the more progressive, the leftists. I don't think so. But on the other hand, we have the whole... Oh, I don't know. Colgate Innotab said Masha pointed at him with a fork. Masha. All right. Yeah, it's in there. One hit and your skull is doomed. I would still fear the fork more than the spoon. Well, just like in lethality, like in degree of lethality. Like the spoon is quite inefficient as a murder weapon, but I would... Like if you're just like trying to stay alive, then the fork... I would be more afraid of the fork, right? But if I was gonna be murdered, like talking just about the ways to die, then I would probably rather die by the fork than by the spoon. Spoon seems fucking horrible. Being tortured to death with a spoon?
My home.
Whoa,
Drop that poor little girl. She's helpless.
For all of us, don't turn your back on me. 667.
He had a gun.
Good riddance, you little nothing.
What differences does the Swedish words compass and ven have?
Proper folk here.
As far as I know, not a big difference. It's like, yeah, they're synonyms, they're slangs, mean the same thing. They're used in different contexts. Probably. No, it's... I know that in the southern part, like even further south that I am now, like in Skåne, the most southern part, compass is used a lot as addressing people. While friend, like vän, is more a descriptor. You can use vän to address people as well, but it's more often used as a descriptor, like he is my friend. Han är min vän. While kompis is more of, hey kompis, hey dude, like, yeah. getting attention, addressing someone. I think. Don't quote me on it. I'm not the most social person out there, so like in common usage, I'm not the best source of information, I suppose. But that would have been my guess as far as I would. Wait, is there a camera here? Why is it blinking red? This way. Hmm. Probably Ven is a little bit closer than Compass. Colgate in on tab says, oh no, du måste ringa till Nalle Puh. You have to call Winnie the Pooh. Taught me bad Swedish, says Colgate in on tap. Oh, I have no idea about that. What would have been considered bad Swedish, do you mean?
Lacking its own ingenuity, the parasite fears the visionary. What it cannot plagiarize, it seeks to censor. What it cannot regulate, it seeks to ban. Rapture was founded on an idea, and here they are held inviolate.
He's such an idiot, right? Like, oh, the visionary. Like, who the fuck built all this, dude? You need... Society takes all sorts to function. Like, some people are visionaries, have ideas and organizers and whatnot. Other people are not like that.
Tannenbaum would have you turn that sister human again. You'll get just enough Adam for our purposes, and the girls will likely try to repay you somehow. But Rapture's a high-stakes town, son, and she is a jackpot. You just have to be willing to take it all. You'll harvest more Adam than the price of one plasmid, so the rest is gravy. Think about it. Down here, it's your survival or hers.
All right. I was wondering, like, they had involved her, the woman again. Fuck, I remember her name. The one who wanted me to save them. And then she left. I'm like, you came down to save them and then you leave. But it had to be that way because of the gameplay mechanic. It had to be like that, right? The player has to make a choice. Should I save or kill the little sister? So they had to get rid of the character. It used Compass as descriptor. Well, it works as a descriptor as well. That's why I said there are synonyms, right? And I'm pretty sure that Compass as the descriptor is more in the southern part. Like I don't remember when I last used the word compass instead of Ven at all in my mind. It's like a geographical thing. But it is a descriptor. So I wouldn't say it's bad Swedish. Not at all. It's just... yeah, synonyms. Both can be used in both ways. Pretty sure it's... Oh, we find that issue again. Look, I'm teleporting. And there was... I think it like the compass as a...
On the surface, your parents sought a private life, using their great talents to provide for you. They learned to twist the lies of church and government, believing themselves masters of the system. But the parasite said, no. The child has a duty. He will go to war and die for the nation.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Well, no. That is an interesting question, right? War is a necessity if you have a society it can be a necessity considered. Well, necessity is a harsh word for it. There's implied if you're at an impasse that like with another nation, neighboring nation or whatever, like if they really want your land or whatever and you really don't want to give it up, like where the words stop, the fists take on, right? If you cannot come to an agreement, the fists will show up. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that like a lot of the we had. Fuck, I don't remember the history of this, but I think we had like a lot of Polish, Turkish immigrants in the 70s, 80s. Fuck, I don't remember the history. But their kids, there became like it's culture that spread from Malmö to like it spread to the rest of Sweden, and they were talking. It came from there to using kompis as hey dude, hey kompis. Came from Malmö and spread. That's why I think I'm talking about it coming from the south. That's way south, by the way. Because it spread from those subcultures. I think. I don't remember though.
2 weeks at my last count. 2 weeks since we were trapped in this rotten park. I haven't been eating. The children need all the supplies we've got left. Need them more than I do. I don't know what's gonna happen. I can feel myself getting weaker. The children have noticed the condition I'm in, of course. What will happen once I'm gone? I'll be all alone.
Colgate Innotab says kompis sound like a Finnish kaveri. No, not quite. It is still a friend, right? It's a synonym to friend. You could not call like that murderer is dangerous. That would not work. It has you have a compass, you have to have a positive relationship to the person in question to use that word. You cannot use it. Yeah, it's like descriptor, like this person is my friend. It has to be that way.
Huh? She ain't going to your house.
Yeah, it's like I don't know if this is objectivism or if it's just the Ryan's own philosophy. But here he rejects the idea of a society altogether,
True and righteous are your judgments,
which is naive and childish. Oh, power to the people. Yeah, drill fuel efficiency. Thank you. No, exactly. That's Colgate in on tap says. So, is like a hermit? No, that's the thing. He's not, right? And that's why I say it's naive. It's kind of silly of him to talk like his ideology, his philosophy by rejecting society. He's still using a lot of people. The thing is that he dehumanizes them and doesn't see them like people. They're just cogs in his machine. That is why I call him a narcissist or a psychopath, right? Because they can't really see other people as real people. They like to dehumanize. Like all his workers are not. Like in his mind, he created all of Rapture. It was him. He built it all. And that's naive. He didn't. He had a lot of people help him. But yeah, that's my view, right? If you want to hold this philosophy, it is a little bit like an anarchist. Like if you reject being part of society, then fucking leave. Become a hermit. See how you like it. That would be a good lesson for a person who agrees with these views that Ryan spouts all over the place here.
I met with Sinclair today of Sinclair Solutions. It's this pseudo-legal firm he set up to take problems Ryan doesn't want to admit he has and make them go away. I could fill 40 front pages of the Tribune with stories about this fella if he wasn't paying me not to. And he's got work for me, right? I ask what, and he flashes me these $1,000 Steinman teeth saying this job will, quote, change history.
You want anything from here? Now we're fine. Let's save some money here. It's like people who reject science. Sometimes when I'm at my weakest, I just wanna like when I get emotional, I just want to tell them to, well, stop fucking using your computer and your phone then. Like without science, you'll have none of it, right? None of it. Ooh. That's, I mean, yeah. Not people, like, not believing in it. It's one thing. Rejecting it. Like, yeah. Like people saying that evolution, it's just a theory. It's not real. But it is. Ugh. What? What? Oh my god, I'm so bad at this. Oh. I'm pretty sure I failed. But it just worked. That's very curious. Oh, we're drunk, are we? Can't see shit. I'm pretty sure we've been here. No? Looks like no. Oh, that's a camera. I would want to hack that camera.
You deranged fool!
Gone for the blue. What if I don't want to use a first aid kit at this very moment?
Unable to provide for itself, the need of the parasite grows until war is made to justify it. Your parents brought you to Rapture, where you need never fear the parasites again. So you see, there is no place for you on the surface. But you may bring the world to you. If you know someone who belongs in Rapture, write a letter to the Ryan Industries mailroom. And you never know. The next new face might be familiar.
Yeah, let's press and hold M if you feel stuck. There's not like a big fucking arrow in the top of the screen.
I know this facility is vital to the preservation of secrecy in Rapture. But seeing myself transformed into that lurching, waxen nightmare, do children truly respond to this? Still, I spoke to a young man exiting the park after the grand opening, asking him what, if anything, he had learned here. He said his chores didn't seem so bad anymore, as long as Mother wouldn't send him to the surface.
Delusions of grandeur. One feature I miss about Finnish, says Colgate in on tap. When speaking other languages, are vi and Thai. At least in English. French, Swedish, at least in English, French, Swedish, and Russian, there's only one word for or. I'm not familiar with vi and Thai. Is it like or and XOR? I'm not familiar at all. I'm curious. Vi and Thai. Different words for or. I don't think we have different words for or in Swedish. I don't think so. Maybe if you explain the difference between the two. I'm curious now. What you want to bet that I'm going back here after I've done this thing? Or we can hack this thing. Colgate in on taps this. Like if you ask a question form, A or B. In English. Like if you ask A or B. In English, a person you ask doesn't know whether it's A or B question or yes or no question. Yeah? Wait. Oh. Yeah, that is lacking. In both Swedish and English. Like, there's a joke, right? And there's a joke answer to an either or question in Swedish. I think it's in English as well. Like if someone asks you, oh, do you want coffee or tea? Yes. Right? I often do that just to be annoying. Yes, I do want one or the other. But in Finnish, you do have a specific, it's a different or, like vai and tai. One of them allows you to do that. Yeah, in Swedish and English, I'm guessing you would have to ask, do you want coffee? Yes. Do you want tea? No. Well, do you want coffee? No. Do you want tea? Yes. Do you want tea or coffee? You would have to answer, I want coffee. Like, as the affirmative answer, you would have to say coffee. You would need to answer with the thing that you needed. But it's the same, like, so if you say coffee, vai, tea, or thai, or whatever, can you say yes and mean the former? How does that work? Answers to question in the form of A, Thai, B are yes, no. And the answers are A, B. Oh, right. Oh, yeah. We just have the same questions, but we have the same answering standard based on context. Like you have a, like, yeah. I can see that when you're used to something, that you miss it. I actually don't miss. Well, I'm not very much into grammar. And Colgate on tab says, it is not always clear from context which question they mean. So Tai Vai helps there. I'm not sure. I mean, as I said, I've given the wrong answer to the question on purpose sometimes. But I don't quite remember any time that I've been in a situation where I've felt that it has not been clear. I mean, I'm guessing that subtlety, since you grew up with that subtlety and that availability of that language, so for you, I mean, you have a wider, like you have a bigger, you have better tools to deal with that ambiguity. While I, who have not been brought up with that language, just have to go by assumption. So for me, it's easier to read the context. For you, you have greater language, like more precise. You have more precise language. So you don't have to imply, like I have to. I have to imply. Prolific hacker. Bonus cash. $17. I'm rich. I would probably argue for, like, I don't believe in prescriptive grammar, right? But if I would, like, if there would be like a political discussion or whatever where someone makes an effort to make changes, I would argue for having the vitae difference. Actually, I would probably argue for a third OR as well. One for XOR. Well, it's called XOR now. Fuck. What does XOR mean now again? What's the difference? A or B? It's just one. I mean, we have... Fuck, I should know this. I've been practicing programming. We have... When both of them are true, we get a true statement. XOR is exclusive OR. It's either or. Oh, we already have that. Exclusive OR, either or. So OR needs one or both to be active, right? And while exclusive OR needs just one, not both. While regular OR can be both. So, for example, in do you want tea or coffee? That's an XOR. That's exclusive OR. Usually you don't get both coffee and tea, right? So that becomes an XOR. Exclusive OR. What in regular language then would be the normal OR? Like the inclusive OR. Do you use that in language? Like when talking to people, when asking a question. It is not exclusive, says Colgate, not happy. Either or. Yeah, either or is the natural language equivalent to XOR. Or is or. Oh, yeah. And I meant that the situation, the example that we have been using. So, either you want tea or you want coffee. Like, but when we offer someone tea or coffee, well, no. Yeah, you have a point. Like, or is or. We could, like, if someone would want, like, if I have a guest and I ask them, do you want tea or coffee? And they say, I would want both. Then I would give them both, right? So, yeah, it is an inclusive or, not exclusive. It's just most commonly people don't. People usually just pick the one, but the question does not require an exclusive answer. We'll get in on tab says, I'd use either or there if both isn't an option. Yeah, exactly. That is what we would do. So either or is the XOR. Bringing a little sister to a vent allows you to choose whether to rescue or harvest her. If you harvest her, you get maximum Adam to spend on plasmids, but she will not survive the process. If you rescue her, you get less Adam, but the girl will be cured. Alright, so I'm pretty sure that rescuing all the little girls in this game will be the bad ending. I'm pretty sure about it. Like last time it was the good ending, so just because just to turn stuff on their head. But like, I'm not super much of a role player, but I do like to be the goody two shoes. So of course I'm gonna cure the girls. Of course, that's just my personality. That's the way I always play the game. Not always, but most often I play the games that way. It's like, I like ethics. I try to, like, if the game is giving me a choice like this, yeah, I'll play the ethics route, not the political route. Like, I don't know what I would do in real life. This is a video game, so I get the luxury of being the goody two shoes, right? I get the luxury of, yeah, let's save the girl. Yeah, Walker. I think my cat just had a nightmare. Oh. So let's pick this up and let's rescue. Oh, did you see they flipped the sides as well? Rescue was on the right side before, now rescue is on the left side. So let's rescue.
Well, our Tin Man had a heart all along. Personally, I call that a liability, but you have enough Adam now. Barely. Head to the Hall of the Future and splice up with Incinerate.
Sinclair, another douchebag. Colgate In on Tap says, we had an interesting exercise in temporal logic and the temporal logic course. We've been talking about temporal logic before. Still haven't learned it. I just learned what it was, kinda. No, we were talking about something similar. Something that used temporal logic. We had sentences in Finnish, in a Finnish natural language that we needed to formalize. Although we had the same sentences, we had logically inequivalent formalizations, and we had a discussion and discussions about our interpretations of natural language and about natural language ambiguity. Yeah, that is interesting. It is always ambiguous. That is. I remember one of my English professors, he was always about negotiation of meaning. Yeah, he was always on and on about negotiation of meaning, and that part of that was just that ambiguity, right? Just making each other understood, understanding each other. That's why I'm very much. I think semantics are so important, because those types of misunderstandings, like the more pragmatic and in agreement humans are about what words mean. Oops. The more we are in agreement and the more we formalize natural language, so to speak, the less misunderstandings will happen. I am actually looking for prescriptive semantics. Well, I mean, it's a give and take, right? It's not, I don't want to decide what the words mean. I don't mind if we change the meaning of any word, like that's arbitrary to me. But I want the people that I talk to have the same. No, fuck no. I wouldn't prescribe. I would just want us to have the same, yeah. I would encourage us to speak the same language. There we go. I would not be a hardline prescriptivist onto that. I would say that in many words it is, but in other spaces where there are ambiguity, where there are different things, like the word truth, for example. The truth can mean so many different things. I'm just like we could agree on different interpretations, right? Yeah, we can agree on different interpretations. Like in our discussion, we can say truth means this, and we can agree to that, and that's semantics, some sort of semantic agreement, pragmatic agreement, I suppose. Colgate InnoTap says that lack of parentheses was a major cause for ambiguity. When formalizing, they added parentheses in their heads differently. Oh, I actually saw a computer file video about just that yesterday. They're saying, where is HTML better than C? And his example was that since the parentheses or the open and closing brackets are not, I mean, it doesn't matter if you close the P brackets, like a paragraph bracket. Functionally, it doesn't make any big difference since it's always linear. You always present it in a, that's not the word that he used. I don't remember what the word he used was. But then the parentheses didn't matter. But then he showed that in another place it does matter, and that is why GCC, like our interpreters and compilers, don't allow for ambiguity because it doesn't know what we meant. And I'm a little bit like that. I try to be good at that when there is an ambiguity where I might misunderstand. I'm trying to what's it called? Ask, did you mean this? Or I don't quite understand. Could you clarify? Something along those lines. I'm trying to just to miss out on those misunderstandings, because there are so many, like, misunderstandings are it's such a bigger deal than we imagine. Yeah, it's such a bigger deal than we imagine.